Hello again, Internet. Welcome back to Eric's Corner with the word to the not-so-wise. Glad you're still joining me. I had a couple people ask me in person about what I thought of the Titan implosion. Personal interest of mine, Marine events and military and Navy history and all this stuff. So this kind of sparked my interest, and I'm kind of going off of what other YouTubers are saying because I'm not a scientist, and I'm basically telling you what I think I believe of what they were saying, if that makes sense. Basically, we've all seen something collapse very violently, and unfortunately, we had 5 people on board, most of which were a bunch of old guys. So I'm like, okay, not that big of a tragedy, but one of their sons was with them, and he was only, in his mid-late 20s. So, that to me is kind of the only tragedy here. I discussed about what I know about engines and compression and violently compressing air and how it superheats. Well, when you smash a volume of air very rapidly, it gets very hot. It basically incinerated the poor souls on board. And some of these scientists are saying, well, your eye and your ears and everything else can't even process what's happening as fast as it does when something violently implodes like that. So, it went pretty painlessly. People are asking, well, where are the remains? Like, why are you even asking this? My God. Obviously it was a pretty gruesome way to go, slash kind of didn't feel a thing. As far as the safety standards, it was the fifth venture down to the Titanic. So, it held up a few times, but as things do, they fatigue as they flex and contract and expand. One guy found what he believed was the official audio and communication between the surface and the sub. And he even said, I'm not positive this is it, but I'm reacting to the information I have. And it was pretty terrifying. They started hearing creaking and noises coming from the hull. And they basically went down hoping that they just lost communication. Of course, that wasn't the issue. I'm not even sure what they went down to go get them in, because they just lost their sub. When something like that breaks at that kind of depth, it superheats to the temperature of the surface of the sun. And even if it didn't, it's going to smash your body into something about the size of a marble almost immediately. All 4 or 5 souls on board basically were smashed immediately. And again, very sad. But the safety concerns of it, let's not get more government involved. You guys know how I feel about government. I feel the safety regulations were just fine. Accidents are always going to happen. You can't just paperwork away accidents and tragedies. Just look at the gun laws. It hasn't happened yet. So, that's my take on it. I don't think they did anything too wrong, but going with this carbon fiber. Carbon fiber is really strong. It's really good stuff, but I don't think it's what is to be used on such an exploration. They need to use some military nuclear submarine type technology and metals to make sure that things stay intact. So, anyway, that's my 2 cents on it. Feel free to tell me that I'm an idiot and don't know what I'm talking about, because I really don't. I'm going off of other people's information. I don't know. I told you what I think. So, anyway, thank you for joining me, and I hope you stick around. So, have a good night. Hope to see you soon.